Well, it was a battle and a half, but I finally got that old thing off, and I'm happy I did. It was rusty inside really bad, so it had been leaking for years. I put a rim of clay, plumber's putty, all the way around the edge of the sink, where that's going to seal down to keep water from getting underneath the polyurethane or down under the counter. Now, I'm going to attempt to put that up in there. I'll let you watch my pitiful attempts. It's not easy. It's a tight fit. I might have cut it a little too tight. And these clips really pop in there hard. And the edges on this thing are not very pleasant to work with. It's actually quite dangerous. Okay. Now, everything's lined up. The back pops in easy. The front takes some coaxing. It should go. It went. No, the back didn't. Now it is. Okay, now it's raised up on something. Not sure what. But it's in there for now. Now I've got to get that settled, but I'll do all that later. For now, what I want to do, what I'll have to do later is push that down and tighten the clamps to hold it in place. But for now, my goal is to get this plumbing done down here. So now I can put this other piece on, the other drain piece. More garbage. I got a pile of garbage from this job. Okay, this is the strainer. Where's the strainer from the other one? There it is. Strainers. It's getting dark, so I'm sorry about that. Alright, take this part off. Can you see what I'm doing down here? Probably not, huh? Barely. I'm gonna get a light down here. Hold on a minute. I guess that's a little better. I hope. So, I'm running out of daylight, so this isn't happening today. I can't believe. Now I've got to put the putty on the top, along that edge. I can't believe how long this takes. Baby cat is missing, I have to say. I have to be honest with y'all. I don't even remember what set her off. Oh, I think she's really nervous about this house, and I'm really worried about it, but by the time you see this video, hopefully everything will be good and happy. But, she stepped into the wood box. It's a box that I keep the wood in, and she knows she's not supposed to be in there, and she got in there probably because she was stressed from all the chaos and commotion in here today. And then, she freaked out like I've never seen. She was turned psycho. I mean, actually psychotic. Bit me and took off running out the door, and she's under the old RV. I've been trying to call her out, but she went absolutely psycho. So sadly this video is not live, so I'd ask you to pray for me for her, but you're not going to see this in time. I'm looking out under the RV as I talk to you. Just no sign of her. It's getting dark. There's things out there that I don't want to lose her in the night. There's things out there that'll eat a cat quick. That Fisher cat's been around all the time. There's owls. There was a hawk here last night in the night. We scared each other, the hawk and I. So hopefully I'll have her here before you see this video. It's frustrating that my videos are not live right now. I've used almost the whole complete thing of putty. Yeah, I keep looking out the window as I talk and as I work. There's no sign of her. She freaked out like unbelievable. The sound she made was like a rabid animal, like. It was terrible. I think she was overly stressed from the move, and then from all the action today. I've had so much going on in here and all the stuff moving around, and stressed her out. So this goes on top, and hopefully that'll center itself on its own in a minute here. I don't know how far I'm going to get tonight with the it getting dark like it is already. It's after 6, or it's about 6. Oh, that was dumb. Gotta center that. I'm reaching up on the top with one hand and pushing down. Oh, there's the baby. Alright, let me pause the camera. Hold on, let me see if I can get her back. She looked at me a few minutes and then she took off back under the RV. I don't know what to do. It's all the action, the new house, and all the motion and action and commotion, and it's frustrating. I don't know how tight to tighten these. I said that earlier. But considering how rusty that other one was, boy, it was bad. The one I took off here, it took me forever. I had to take the sink outside and really beat on it. And I used a lot of WD-40 on it too, by the way. I should take you out and show you how bad it is. I don't know how... This is plastic. I don't know what the... I can't get that much tighter. Maybe that's it, huh? This is plastic and a funny rubbery thing. I think the putty up top is going to do the trick. I want to get my cat back. Okay, so I'm going to have to cut this. Can you see everything I'm doing? Probably not, huh? There, now you can see everything, I guess. I'm putting this in here. This goes on. This goes on. This goes on. It can go on here. But I gotta figure out how much I have to cut off. I think I'll cut a chunk off this because I need 2 pieces. I need, what is that, about 1 inch it goes in? Maybe 2 inches. Well, I guess I'll just go out and cut a piece off one and see. Hope the baby cat comes back while I'm out there. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I cut this one. That one's for here. The Sawzall can actually be a very fine cutting tool. Make sure the gasket's in there. Is there a gasket in there? There it is. There we go. I used the Sawzall to cut that. I was just outside. It's really dark now. I was outside trying to get baby cat. She's hiding under the RV, and there are coyotes out there, so I'm really not happy. I don't know what's going on with her. Okay, now I have to cut this one. Ah, boy. I'm probably gonna have to fire off around with a 12 gauge because the coyotes are all over out there right now, howling right outside the edge of the meadow. Not a good thing. Of course, the 12 gauge will scare the cat, so I don't know what's the better option. There's a gasket. Just want to make sure I measure this right. I've got to measure this and cut it. I guess this will be the end for the night because I am not going to be able to really work outside in the dark too well. Why does that not feel right? I gotta cut holes in the house. Okay, so I'll have to put a hose from there to there. Now, this needs to go to here. Let me see. Just doesn't matter there. Put mark. Cut that off, and then I've got a piece. Right there, nice mark. Okay, I'll be able to see that, I think, with a headlamp out there. Now, this is probably too big for this. This goes in here. Hope you can see all right, especially with the headlamp and everything going on. It's a little bit weird with the light. This one's probably too long. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't have to be right there in line. Actually, I could put it back further, out of my way more. That would work, wouldn't it? But it can be back towards the back of the wall. Yeah, I think that'll work. Oops. There's oh, that doesn't go in very deep. Oh. There's that, and there's that. And then when I cut that piece off, I'll have that. Actually, I think I'll swap these two out. Yeah. Alright, I had to go outside and cut this. Okay, here we go. Put the gasket on there. This one goes up there. Actually, I think it's easier to do it this way. Yep, that'll be easier. Well, I think the cat's going to spend the night under the RV. There's nothing I can do. She won't come to me. Oh, weird. Huh. They're angled. This one's forward more than that. I didn't even notice that before, actually. Okay, so I want to redo this and put the shorter pipe in here. Good. Alright, and this comes forward. That's what I want. Actually, that one. doesn't go in deep at all. No, it doesn't. That's weird. I don't like that. Anyway. Now, I got these pieces to go together. The final pieces before I put on the PVC pipe. Now the PVC pipe is going to be done tomorrow. Hope you can see what I'm doing. It's awkward. I hope I'm not blocking the camera at all. It is quite awkward. What was that actually? I don't know what that goes to really. Huh? Is that a gasket? No. Ah, that goes like that. It's supposed to be like that? No. So, that goes there. That goes there. That's quite a complex looking setup, isn't it? Crazy. I don't like how that rock's in there at all. I don't like that at all. It just doesn't go deep enough. I don't trust it. We do not like this piece. I just don't like how that doesn't go in very deep. Wait a minute, is this? I don't know what that one was. This bothers me. That can't be right. Why did they make it so that's rounded inside? I don't like it. I might have to replace that piece. That doesn't fit. Anyway, sorry for the boring section there. I'm lost and confused. I'm sure that was pretty boring, me trying to figure this last piece out. So there it is. I just have to find a hose. They didn't have the right hose to fit that. For the dishwasher piece. What do you think? There's my drain. Tomorrow I'll figure out where that PVC pipe goes through, drill a hole, run that outside, and it'll be done. Actually, I want to get an elbow for that PVC pipe. When I get it outside, I want to cut it and elbow it down, and I'm going to run it into the gray water tank that came with the camper that this house is built on. And then I want to run it into that tank, and that'll be garden water. I'm actually going to filter it, and then well, actually food particles are good for the garden, aren't they? I only use all natural soap, so I'm going to look at what if the natural oil and lye soap is okay for gardens once it's been used. I gotta look that up on Google. But look at that, it turned out. It's gonna be good. It's pretty cool. Hope everything's level. I gotta level that. I think I'll do that tomorrow too. I'll level those and make sure that's all right. You don't want any angles. Of course, then again, that trap, that alone is quite a water holder, isn't it? Well, anyway, that's it for tonight on that. Tomorrow I'll finish the holes. It's pitch black out. I think it's like after 7. I've got a box here from home. Yeah, baby cat. Baby sees a box. This is from my mom and dad. Baby cat's rubbing on the tripod. Baby cat, come here. Here's a box. Let's see what we got here. Ah, an army hat. Oops. Oh, Let me double check that we're still recording the right thing here. I didn't realize she pushed it off that far. There's an army hat with a tank. That's cool. Tank driver. And we got some soups. And some more soup. Potatoes. Ah, tuna. That stuff's expensive in New York. Well, thank you, Mom. Yeah, baby cat. That's good stuff, huh? What do we have here? Michigan Center for Truck Safety. Must be a little tiny miniature first aid kit. Yeah. I just have to remember that stuff is here all the time. Little first aid kit. It's good for, I'm going to keep that in my other backpack actually, my day bag. Oh! Mackinac Island fudge. Oh boy, people, if you don't know what Mackinac Island fudge is, you're missing out big time. This is the best fudge in the world. Got some little snack cakes. Hostess. Oh wow, I haven't had them in a while. And we got some salmon. Good stuff. This is nice on crackers. What do you think, baby? Look there. There's a box. Here. There's a box for the baby. You probably smell the other cats, don't you? Oh, I forgot about that. My dad said this is a J5 Tactical. This is not a very big looking light, but from my looking on the internet, from what I understood, it is a killer LED light. Really unbelievably bright. Wow. Well, thank you, Dad. That I knew. I forgot that was coming. I didn't know it was coming in this box. He said he had gotten that. Look at the brightness of that thing. Wow. Well, thank you, guys. That is amazing. I don't know if you can see the bulb on that very well. That is incredible. The lens on that thing is a magnifier. Really nice. What do you think, baby? You smell the other cats, don't you? Yeah, you smell the other cats, huh? Well, a gift from home. Well, I have no peace until I do this. I am going to bring my food into the under the counter here. At least the foods that I have in here anyway already. I'll put everything together. Stuff that I'm using heavily, like the coffee, goes up front. Bulk foods. I can't wait to be digging into that now that I have the stove ready in here. Big bulk foods. Probably Be breaking that open in the morning probably. Having some oatmeal in here. Nice. And look at the size of this down here. There's some space. This is the way. This is the way. So much space under this counter. I know a lot of people downsize when they do their tiny homes, but I prefer to have comfort. Space. I had a deal at Hannaford's the other day. They had a deal. You buy a box of granola bars at regular price, and you get their brand for free. So, goddamn, I didn't hesitate on that. Granola bars is the ultimate quick breakfast. Got the baby cat's treats here. Those came in the mail. Yeah, we get everything established here, we'll be alright. Yeah, I couldn't arrest it until I had this in here today. Some more low. I had the same deal with cookies. Buy a normal one and get their brand free. Who's gonna say no to that? That's crazy. So it's not the healthiest display of food, but this is all I've got in here right now. I have the rest of my foods on the way. But I just wanted to start. I want to get that stuff in here. Get started. That's Baby Cat's special food plate. There's her catnip. I even got her some of her special stuff there. There we go. All the food is put away. Nice. Yeah, now I feel better. Now I can rest tonight. That is a lot of space down there. I like it. Look at that. I want to put some shelves down there, and I'll be really able to put a lot of stuff in here. Great. Really good. I don't remember ever having this much space in any kitchen I've ever, in any apartment I've ever lived in. I still have to put some drawers somewhere, some slide-out drawers. I'll be doing that probably between the stove and the sink underneath, right in the middle where it's convenient. This feels good. It's a start. That is part of, now it's looking like home. So I got a lot of work yet to do, but at least it's starting to look like home.